Always nice. Brilliant. So if you come to your mats and we'll begin, I think that heater is on. Let me just turn it off because it's killing me with heat. There we go. And you guys won't get the background noise as well. Cool, so if you come to your mats, we're going to start in a seated position to begin with. So finding yourself in a seated position in the centre of your mats, just take a moment to get comfortable, take attention to your breath, and then whenever you're ready, just take 3 deep inhales, breathing in through the nose, drawing that breath down to the base of the stomach first, and maybe even place your hands there so you're consciously belly breathing, and then exhale completely. 2 more deep breaths. And as you exhale, just let your shoulders melt away from your ears. Let your jaw soften, let your eyes soften. Just start to release any tension or stress that you're holding within your body. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then we'll just begin by rolling the shoulders back and down. So just 5 or so rotations backwards. And then 5 or so rotations forwards. When you've done 5 or so rotations in both directions, just come back to centre. We're then going to inhale as we lift one arm up. Exhale, reach all the way over to the other side. Inhale back to centre, switching over the arms. Exhale, reach over to the opposite side. We're going to rotate 3 times on each side, just moving with your own breath in your own time, feeling that lift and length. Last one. And then this time, inhale back to centre, exhale, twist and look over that shoulder. Inhale back to centre, exhale, twist and look over the other shoulder. Again, we're just going to do 3 of these each side, moving with your own breath in your own time. 1 more each way. And then return back to centre. From here, take the back of your left hand, place it against your lower back. Think about pulling that left shoulder away, and then we're going to take our right hand up and over, grab a hold of our left ear, and just gently pull the right ear towards the right shoulder. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then switch sides. So right hand, the back of the hand is going to go against the back. Left hand comes up and over, grab a hold of the head just above the ear. Actively pull that right shoulder away as you pull the left ear towards the left shoulder. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back to centre. We're then going to come onto our hands and knees. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, and we're just going to do 3 thread the needles on each side. So right hand is going to thread through and under, left arm, shoulder to the floor, look up underneath that right armpit, and then you're going to inhale to lift and reach, right hand up towards the sky, twisting through the shoulder and the spine. Exhale as you reach back through and under. Take a moment to feel that stretch, and then inhale to lift and reach. Last time through, threading all the way through and under, and then inhaling to lift and reach. Bring that hand back down to the floor, and then we're going to switch sides. So left hand is going to thread through and under, look up underneath that that right armpit. Inhale to lift and reach. Left hand towards the ceiling, and then exhale as you thread all the way back through and under. Inhale to lift and reach, and then last time, exhale, thread. Inhale to lift and reach, and then exhale, replace the hands to the floor. Take the hands to the front 2 corners of the mat, tuck the toes, press back to your down facing dog. From here, just take a moment to pedal out through the feet, open up the calves, the hips, the hamstrings. And if you want to, you can take some time to pulse through the shoulders too, softening the knees, getting it into that thoracic spine. Take a nice deep breath in, find length in the spine. Exhale, push the heels towards the floor. And then we're going to inhale as we rock forwards, dropping our knees to the floor, and then exhale to sit back in extended child's pose. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Feel that expansion across the upper back. Exhale, let everything melt deeper. From here, we're then going to scoop through to cobra. So drawing a line with your nose or chin, keeping the chest nice and low, coming through to the hands, and then pressing up to Sphinx if you want to on your forearms, or cobra depending on how your lower back feels today, and then exhaling to push back to extended child's pose. On the next one, we're also going to add in cat pose. So you're going to inhale as we scoop all the way through, keeping that chest nice and low, pressing up as we inhale to cobra, and then as we exhale, we're going to press the ground away, find our angry cat pose, pulling the shoulder blades apart, and then sitting back onto the heels. So we're going to do that one more time. So scooping as we inhale all the way through, press up to cobra, exhale, hit cat pose, and then press back to your extended child's pose. Inhale, come up onto the hands and knees, tuck the toes and press back to your down facing dog. Pedal out the feet and then start to walk them in towards the hands, coming into your Uttanasana forward fold. Finding yourself in your ragdoll variation, we're going to soften the knees, draw the chest over the thighs, crown of the head towards the floor, opposite hand to opposite elbow, and just gently swing from side to side, opening up the hips, the glutes, the lower back, and then release the hands to the floor, and we'll just do 3 crouch curls. So you're going to inhale as you bring knees to nose, chest to thighs, coming into the bottom of your squat position, and then exhale as you push up and back, releasing off those backs of the legs. Inhale as you come down to that crouch. Exhale to push up and back. Last time, inhale, come through to crouch. Exhale, push up and back. From here, inhale as you come all the way up, extended Tadasana, reaching up tall. Exhale, reset at the front of your mat and find yourself in regular mountain pose or Tadasana. Feet are hip distance apart. Lift the toes, really feel the connection of the ground underneath the feet. Engage through the legs, tuck the tailbone under, suck the navel back and in, roll the shoulders back and down. We're going to take a nice deep breath in as we come into our sun salutation. So we're inhaling to lift our hands up above our head, and then exhaling as we hinge at the hips, coming all the way down into our Uttanasana forward fold. We'll take 2 breaths here on this first round and second round. So to inhale as you find length, exhale to fold deeper, and then on the next inhale we're going to step back with our left foot into a high or low lunge, yogi's choice. Roll those shoulders back and down, chest comes through the arms, eye gaze forwards. Exhale, sink into that groin, take a nice deep breath all the way in, and as you exhale again, step back to down facing dog. Press through the hands, point the tailbone high towards the sky, find length in the spine, and then exhale as you push the heels toward the floor. Take a nice deep breath all the way in again. Exhale. And then on the next inhale, roll forwards to your high plank position. Option to drop the knees if you wish. And then exhale, low plank or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, press up to Sphinx or Cobra, yogi's choice. Squeeze the glutes, point the toes, engage the inner thighs. Take a nice deep breath all the way in again. And as you exhale, tuck the toes and press back to your down facing dog. Inhale, find length in the spine. Exhale, push the heels towards the floor. And as you inhale again, step the left foot through between the hands, coming back into your low lunge on the other side. Roll those shoulders back and down, chest comes through the arms, eye gaze forwards. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then on the next inhale, lift the back knee off the floor. Exhale, step through to your Uttanasana forward fold. Again, take a nice deep breath in, find length in the spine. Exhale, can you fold any deeper? And then inhale as you come all the way up, extended Tadasana. Exhale, we're going to go back down to round 2. We're going to do 4 in total. So again, 2 breaths per pose, so nice and slow still. Inhale as you find length in the spine. Exhale, fold deeper into your forward fold. Inhale, this time right foot steps back into your low lunge or high lunge position, yogi's choice. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, step back to your down facing dog. Inhale, find length in the spine. Exhale, push the heels towards the floor. And as you inhale again, roll forwards to your high plank. Option to drop the knees, remember. Exhale, low plank or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, press up to Sphinx or Cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes and press back to your down facing dog. Inhale, find length in the spine. Exhale, push the heels toward the floor. And as you inhale again, right foot steps through. Drop the back knee if you're going for the low lunge or high lunge, yogi's choice. Inhale, take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, step through to your Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, find length in the spine. Exhale, fold deeper. And then on the next inhale, come all the way up, extended Tadasana. So we're going into one breath per pose for the next 2 rounds. So just move and breathe if you get lost. Exhale, if you fold forwards into Uttanasana, forward fold, sorry. Inhale, left foot goes back. High or low lunge, yogi's choice. Exhale, right foot goes back, down facing dog. Inhale, roll forwards to high plank. Exhale, low plank or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, press up to Cobra or Sphinx. Exhale, tuck the toes and press back to down facing dog. Inhale, left foot comes through, high or low lunge. Exhale, right foot comes through, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lift all the way up, extended Tadasana. Exhale, 4th and final round, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, right foot goes back, high or low lunge. Exhale, left foot goes back, down facing dog. Inhale, roll forwards to high plank. Exhale, low plank or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, press up to Sphinx or Cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes and press back to down facing dog. Inhale, right foot comes through, high or low lunge. Exhale, left foot comes through, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lift all the way up, extended Tadasana. Exhale, reset, shake it all off, catch your breath, and we'll begin with our mobility flow. So finding yourself today, we're going to start in a low lunge position. So take a big step back with your left foot, hands can come down to the ground, and we're going to drop our left knee toward the floor. So really focus on your alignment here. So if you need to, we're going to take the hands off the floor for this one. So if you need to go slightly wider to steady your stance, imagine you've got train tracks running down your mat. The wider they are, the easier it is for you to balance. You're then looking at stacking your knee above your ankle, not in front of the ankle. We're protecting the knee joint, so make sure it's always stacked above or behind. So shuffle that foot forwards if you need to. A good way of checking is just to glance down and see if you can see those big toes. With a low lunge, we're thinking about tucking that tailbone under, so we're increasing that stretch in the hip flexor. And the hands again are coming off the floor for this one, so you could have them on the floor if you want to. So find your comfortable, sturdy position. We're going to inhale as we lift the hands up this time, increasing that stretch in that hip flexor. So really squeeze those glutes, tuck that tailbone under and press into the ground with this front leg. It should be quite a solid, strong position to hold. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, we're going to sweep the arms back as we straighten that front leg, coming to a vertical position on our back leg, and then reaching forwards into half splits with our nose towards toes. Arms fly back, so squeeze the shoulder blades together, engage those rhomboids, help those scapulars out, start to build strength and stability in the shoulders. We're going to do this 3 times in total, so you're going to inhale as you come up into that low lunge. Keep tight in the core and in the pelvic girdle to support the hips, and then exhale as you pull back into that half split. So although we're stretching and mobilizing, we are building strength and stability too. We're going to inhale one last time into that low lunge, and then exhale as we sweep back into half splits. From here, you're then going to take your left hand to the floor. Inhale as you lift and twist with the right hand up towards the ceiling. Feel that stretch. Transfer now down the outside of that front leg. Take a nice deep breath in and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, take the hand back down to the floor And then we're going to come back into a kneeling position. So both hands frame the feet. You're going to take the back foot back, find your down facing dog, and then bring the knees to the floor. And we're going to come into a kneeling camel. So we'll do the other camel pose as well throughout this as well. So we'll start with the basic one, both knees underneath the hips, hands go back on top of the back, and we're rolling, on top of the bum, lower back, roll the shoulder blades back and down, and then gradually take your eye gaze up, look toward the ceiling, and then start to reach back, lift the heart, keep lifting through the upper back, and go as far as you feel comfortable. So if that is just upright, that is absolutely fine. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to inhale as we come all the way back up. Take the hands back down to the floor as we exhale, push back to your down facing dog. Pedal out the feet, open up the hips, the calves, the hamstrings, and we'll take a body flow. So we're going to inhale as we roll forwards, drop the hips, look up, find Sphinx or Cobra, and then exhale as you press back to your down facing dog. So we're going to switch to the other side. Left foot is now going to come through to the front of the mat, and you're going to find yourself in that low lunge position again. So remember, knee above ankle or behind, check for those toes, tuck that tailbone under, press through that front leg, feel that stretch in that hip flexor, and take that steady stance if you need to. Inhale as you lift the hands up, reaching up tall, feel that stretch increase down the right side. And this time we're going to exhale as we pull back into half splits, sweeping the arms back behind, squeezing those scapular and rhomboid muscles to support the shoulders. Inhale as we lift and reach. Exhale to sweep back, half splits. One more time. Inhale to lift and reach. And then exhale, sweep back to half splits. From here, take the hands to the floor, step back into your down facing dog, and then drop the knees to the floor, and we're going to repeat that camel posture. So taking yourself back to that tall kneeling position, hands on top of the glutes or at the lower base of the back, and then roll those shoulders back and down. Take the eye gaze up and start to open up those shoulders. If you want to, and you're feeling comfortable, you could take the hands to the heels and press out through the chest, lift the heart towards the ceiling and let the head hang back for camel pose. Take a nice deep breath in, hold for 3, 2, 1, and then inhale as you come all the way back up. Take the hands to the floor. I'm going to swivel round to the side now so you can see. So we're staying in this kneeling position, so don't worry actually about the hands to the floor. We're going to take the right leg out to the side and find our half gate pose. So you're kneeling on one leg, the other foot goes out to the side, and you're rolling the outside edge down. We're going to inhale as we lift the left hand up and then reach over toward the right foot. So you're feeling that stretch down the outside of the body. You're then going to sweep that arm all the way around, and then we're going to twizzle. No, we're not. I don't really know where I was going with that. I'm trying to figure out. We'll forget that one. So from half gate, we'll go down into rock star pose. So we can drop down into half head to knee as we fold, and then inhale to lift and reach into rock star pose. I'll figure out the next one for next week. And then we're going to come all the way back up into that half gate. So find that circular motion, and then sweep back down, half head to knee pose, fold, and then inhale to lift and reach, rock star. Last time through, so sweeping the hands around, finding that half head to knee, half gate pose, and then exhale, half head to knee pose. Last time, find that rock star, and lift up. Inhale to come back to center, take both knees back underneath you, and then switch sides. So left leg goes out to the side, you're kneeling on top of your right leg. We're going to inhale as the right arm goes up, exhale, reach all the way over toward the left. Sweep the arm down as you exhale, coming into your half head to knee, forward fold, and then inhale as you lift up into rock star pose, opening up those hips, and then sweeping all the way back up and over into half head to knee pose. So 2 more times. Exhale, come down into half head to knee pose. Inhale, come up into rock star. Exhale, sweep around, and then inhale up. Exhale, half gate pose. Exhale, come back down one more time, half head to knee pose. Inhale, rock star. And then we're coming all the way back up to our kneeling position. Replace the hands on the floor, step back to your down facing dog. Pedal out the feet, and we'll take a body flow. So we're going to inhale as we roll forwards, drop the hips, look up, find cobra. And then exhale as you melt the body forwards, finding yourself in a prone position. From here, take the right arm underneath, left hand reaches back for your left foot, grab a hold of the inside edge, and then flip the grip if you can, press the heel towards the glute. Pulse a few times, open up those quads, really think about keeping the hip rolled, so try not to roll over this way, try and keep that hip glued to the floor so that your body's nice and parallel on the floor. And then hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. We're going to switch sides. So left arm goes underneath to support, right hand goes back, grabs a hold of the inside edge of the foot, flip the grip if you can, and then pulse the heel toward the glute. Give it a little bit of a massage against the floor. Keep that hip rolled over, remember. And then hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. We're going to come down into our prone position. Take the left arm out wide. Right hand is going to go underneath the right shoulder. Glue the left shoulder to the floor. Head can just relax. Chin on the floor or side of the head on the floor, however you wish. Inhale as we lift right leg up and over. Take the foot over towards the left hand as you exhale. Find that stretch in the shoulder, down the arm. Take 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then inhale as you come all the way back to center and switch sides. So left hand goes underneath the shoulder, right arm goes long, glue that shoulder to the floor, head can relax on the floor, and then inhale as you lift left leg up, exhale as you reach foot towards hand, finding that stretch down that front of the arm into the shoulder and the chest on the right side, and hold again for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Come all the way back as you inhale. Take both hands underneath both shoulders and press back into extended child's pose. Forehead to the floor. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. And if you want to stay here, you can absolutely stay here today. If you want to go deeper into this stretch, start to creep your way forward. So lifting your bum off the floor, coming into heart melting pose maybe to start with. So chin or forehead on the floor still, and you're really kind of melting your chest down toward the floor, finding that thoracic bend. Keep reaching the heart forwards, and just hold for 3, 2, 1. Again, if this is enough for you today, feel free to stay here. If you want to take it all the way through to puppy pose, bringing that chest down toward the floor, grabbing the front of the mat and pushing back so that your hips remain stacked. Find wherever suits you, and we'll all hold together for a further 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly walk the hands back underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes and press back to your down-facing dog. Take a moment there to just pedal out the feet, open up the calves, the hips, the hamstrings, and then walk the feet all the way in towards the hands, coming into your Uttanasana forward fold. We can just take a moment in ragdoll if you want to, releasing off that lower back in the opposite direction from what we've just done with the puppy pose. Take a few deep breaths, try and relax your hips, try and relax your lower back. Last deep breath all the way in, and then inhale as you come all the way up. Exhale, release the arms, shake it all out, and reset at the front of your mat. So we're just going to do a quick bit of balance before we come down onto the floor. The poses today are going to be hand to big toe pose into warrior 3. So you're going to grab a hold. So if you want to do this on the floor rather than on your mat, it might be slightly easier. You're going to bring, we'll start with the standing leg will be the left leg, so right leg is going to come up. You're going to bring the right knee either in towards your chest and hold it, option 1. Option 2, see if you can hold it in towards your chest without using your hands. Option 3, you're going to take your 2 big fingers, hook them around your big toe, and then extend the leg out in front of you. Option 4, you can try and take that leg out to the side. Wherever you're at, you're going to hold, ooh, I can't balance today. So wherever you're at, you're going to hold, we'll start with that one, for 3, 2, 1, then you're going to release the hand, try and keep the leg lifted if you can with that strength, bring both hands up behind you and then slide back into warrior 3. Arms can either stay up above you or you can take that aeroplane arm variation if you wish. You're then going to inhale to come all the way back to center, see if you can catch that big toe again, and then exhale, release. Nice work. So we're going to switch over onto the other side if you've done that one already. Switch over onto your right leg, reset, and then when you're ready, inhale, lift the hands up. If you want to grab a hold of the knee, you can, or extend that leg out in front of you, you also can. Hold here, or out to the side if you wish, for 3, 2, 1, and then you're going to lift the hands up, slide that leg back behind you, find your warrior 3 variation, whichever one you prefer. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and then inhale as you come all the way up and through. See if you can grab a hold of that big toe again. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and then exhale, release, reset, shake it all out. And we'll work our way all the way back down to the floor. So taking the hands to the floor, take a moment there in your forward fold position. So if you want to just take a moment, grabbing the backs of the thighs, drawing the chest over the thighs. Just take a few deep breaths as you release off that lower back, your glutes, your hamstrings, and then exhale as you relax the hands to the floor. Walk the feet all the way to the back of the mat, find your down facing dog position. We're going to come into pigeon pose. So we're going to inhale as we lift our right leg up, high to the sky. 3 leg down facing dog. Option here to bend at the knee, open up that hip flexor if you wish. Find that range of motion, and then when you're ready, bring that right knee through to the front right corner of the mat. Slide the left leg back, set yourself up in that nice seated pigeon posture. Take a nice deep breath all the way in, press the ground away, open up that left hip flexor, and then when you're ready, exhale, melt the body forwards and come all the way down into sleeping pigeon. Take 3 deep breaths. Last deep breath all the way in. And as you exhale, walk the hands all the way over to the left, keeping the head nice and low. Feel the stretch down the right side body. Take 2 more deep breaths. Slowly then walk the hands all the way back to center as you inhale, and then over to the right. Feel the stretch in the left side body. Take 2 more deep breaths. Walk the hands all the way back to center. Come up into your upright pigeon. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale, and then we're going to swivel that left leg around and over the top of the right, coming into half Lord of the Fishes. So you're having both feet, so your left foot is outside of your right knee. Your right foot should be sat outside of your left hip with both sit bones connected. If you can't connect both sit bones, you can extend that lower leg and find yourself in that position instead. From here, you're grabbing a hold of your left knee with your right hand, or grabbing with your elbow, twisting the tummy in towards the thigh, and then exhaling as you look over that left shoulder. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then inhale, come all the way back to center. Swivel yourself back into that upright pigeon, and then we're going to switch sides. So step back as you exhale into down facing dog. Left leg goes high towards the sky, 3-leg down facing dog, bend at the knee, open up that hip flexor. Find that range of motion. When you're ready, bring that left knee through to the front left corner of the mat. Slide the right leg back, untuck the toes. Find yourself in that nice level hip position in your upright pigeon pose. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Feel that right hip flexor stretch, and as you exhale, melt the body forwards, coming down into sleeping pigeon. Take 3 deep breaths. Last deep breath all the way in. And as you exhale, walk the hands all the way over to the right. Feel the stretch in the left side body. Take 2 more deep breaths. After that second deep breath, inhale as you walk the hands all the way back to center. And then exhale as you walk them all the way over to the left. Feel the stretch in the right side body. Take 2 more deep breaths. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then slowly walk the hands all the way back to center. Come up into your upright pigeon, and then right leg is going to swivel up and over. Foot places outside of the left knee on the ground, and then you're grabbing a hold. Remember, if you need to extend that lower leg, and then you're grabbing a hold of the left knee with the hand or elbow. Inhale to lift and twist. Exhale as you look over that right shoulder. 3 deep breaths. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then slowly unravel yourself. Unravel your legs and come into a seated position on your mat. From here, we're going to take the hands back behind us, fingertips pointing away. Roll the shoulders back and down and lift through the heart. Eye gaze up towards the ceiling. We're coming into the rack. So option to stay here if this is enough for you, or option to take the feet to the floor, scoot the bum towards the heels and keep lifting through the heart as you look towards the ceiling. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then scoot the bum back out and come back to that regular seated position with the legs extended out in front of you. We're then going to take the left foot in towards the glute, heel towards the glute, foot flat on the floor. So you're tucking that knee nice and high into your armpit. From here, the left hand is going to reach, or left arm is going to reach inside of the leg, reach forwards with the body, nose towards toes, and then you're going to bend at the elbow, wrapping the hand around from the inside to the out, around the leg, and then reach back with the right hand to grab a hold of the left hand and take that bind behind if you can. If this isn't possible for you, just work on bringing that body forwards and opening up the hip rather than trying to take the full bind. Hold here for 3, 2, 1, and then inhale as you come all the way back up. Extend that left leg again, and then right foot now comes in towards the glute. Flat, the foot is flat on the floor, knee is towards the right armpit. You're then going to extend that left leg, flex the toes back towards you. Right arm comes around the inside of that right knee, and then you're reaching back behind, opening up the shoulder, grabbing those hands if you can, keeping that reach with the nose towards the toes, so you're always reaching forwards. Hold again for 3, 2, 1, and then inhale as you come all the way back to center. Scoot the bum down towards the heels and come onto your backs now and find yourself in a supine position. Bring the knees in towards the chest, hug them in tight, and just gently rock from side to side. Enjoy that nice sensation across the lower back. And then we're going to take the arms out wide in a T-shaped position, coming into our supine twist. So think about gluing the palms of the hands to the floor, gluing the shoulders to the floor, and then when you're ready, as you exhale, drop the knees all the way over to the left. Inhale as you lift and twist the head to look towards the right. You can press down on the outer thigh, let gravity do the work, or extend that top leg, yogi's choice. Hold for 5 deep breaths. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then slowly release that hand from that foot if you have a hold of it. Inhale to lift your head and knees back to center. And then we're going to go for the other side. So exhale as you drop the knees all the way over toward the right. Inhale to lift and twist the head to look toward the left. You can press down on the outer thigh, let gravity do the work, or extend that top leg, yogi's choice. And hold again for 5 deep breaths. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then slowly inhale as you lift your head and your knees back to center. Hug them in tight one last time. Enjoy that gentle massage from side to side. And then whenever you're ready, slowly make your way all the way up to seated. Finding yourself in the center of your mat for one final time. We'll take a nice deep breath all the way in as we lift our hands up above our heads, palms together at the top. And as we exhale, bringing the hands to the forehead, kind thoughts. To the lips, kind words. To the heart, kind feelings.